there are four main areas that you can work on to help improve your independent learning. The first one of those is motivation, and so that's building the motivation to want to learn. The second one is time management, and what this is scheduling your time, organizing yourself that you're spending the right amount of time working. The third one is task management. So this isn't how much time you're spending, but it's the sort of activities that you're doing whilst working. And the last one is getting to know the hows and whys of learning. Today, I'll be showing you three simple steps that will help you become more motivated to learn and how you can rely on the fake it to make it trick to help you. You will soon be doing exams and getting grades in all of your subjects. The only way to get better grades is to spend more time learning. However, knowing it doesn't mean that you're going to do it. Here are the three steps that are going to help you spend more time learning. So step number one is sitting down and deciding, well, how much time do you want to spend learning each week? It needs to be a realistic amount of time. The actual time that you think you will spend or could spend or should spend. Once you've decided how much time, then the next step is to actually decide exactly when you're going to do that learning. What time, what day. Pick a time that works well for you, that work in your schedule, in your daily life. And the third step is to never skip a session. So what do I mean by that? If you've scheduled yourself to do some learning 3 times a week, then don't miss any one of those sessions. It might well happen that you're going to really struggle to do that session. Even if you just spend a few minutes sitting down working, you might just do a little bit of planning of what you're going to do next time. You might do a few questions. Could be anything, but as long as you sit down for at least a few minutes, then you haven't skipped a session. Just by doing these simple 3 steps, you'll start to build a routine that helps you become a person that spends more time learning. And as you become a person that spends more time learning, you will then become a person that gets better grades. Now you might be thinking, well, what's the point in just spending a few minutes learning? I might as well not have spent any time at all. Well, the answer is psychological. If you start skipping sessions, then it becomes easier to skip more sessions. It becomes easier for you to start thinking, well, this isn't working. The routine starts to break down and it makes it easier to give up. Whereas if you at least make sure you did some of the work when you said you would, you can feel good that you stuck to the schedule. You are maintaining the routine and giving yourself the best chance of sticking to that routine in the future. You have, in part, stuck to the promises that you've made yourself, and you can feel good about that. So we have these three simple but important steps. Decide how much you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and you make a promise to yourself that you're going to stick to the schedule. However, we know it's never that easy. You're going to come up with lots of convincing reasons why you shouldn't sit down and spend time learning. The origin of most of these reasons will be some sort of emotions. The thought of doing it is likely to make you feel uncomfortable or anxious or feel like what's the point? And your brain is going to generate lots of really good reasons why you shouldn't do it right now. These are actually avoidance thoughts. And if you recognize them, then what you can do is decide to ignore them and just get on and do the thing that you know you should be doing. The trick that helps is to just act like a person that does not have these avoidance thoughts. Yes, the thoughts are still there, but you can choose to be the person that ignores the thoughts and gets on with the things you know you should. Little by little, the avoidance thoughts start to disappear as you realize you can do it. You can use the fake it until you make it trick and act like a person that doesn't get stopped by these thoughts. It helps you ignore those negative thoughts and get on and do it. So now's your chance to do the 3 steps. First of all, you just need to sit down and spend some time thinking, how long do you want to spend learning each week? Once you've decided that, you can then look at your calendar, think about what do you do each day, where would it fit, where would it work best? And number 3 is the ongoing one. Number 3 is the tough one. Number 3 is stick to the schedule, never miss a session. Even if that means just spending a few minutes thinking about this or that, doing a little bit of work. Don't listen to those avoidance thoughts. Remember, you can use the trick, fake it until you make it, and act like someone who doesn't have those thoughts. They just get on and do it. Good luck, and I hope this helps you.